Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where we've unfortunately learned a secret truth. I tried to go around and collect some of the items, and I noticed that one of the items that I was supposed to collect is an item only found at Sword Valley that I never actually got to collect. As a result of it, I have no way to collect it, and what's the only other way I'm gonna get it? I have to collect, 27,000 Nopon Stone to trade for it, and that's the only thing I can do. So, right now, I have no idea what to do, so I'm guessing the best strategy I could do is potentially just go for whichever one is higher and just hope for the best. We're gonna use the AoE comp because I think the AoE comp is best here. Or not. It's Mechon, of course. Okay, well, that still works. Alright. Just as I thought, Ether can still damage them. Alright. Nice. This is gonna get blocked. But that's about all we can do. There's nothing else we can really do for that. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. That can actually get us a lot more than I initially expected. You know what? I think I have an idea now. So, to farm the item that we need to do, we have to pretty much do this challenge 5 or 10 times, and then we can get one of the items. Alright. Nice. Wow, we destroyed his HP there. He just vanished. Awesome. Probably the higher the challenge, the more points we're gonna get, but I don't really know if we should do a challenge beyond that. I'm doing that one just because it's, like, quicker to do. Actually, now that I think of it, this run will probably go a little faster if we just use Soak as the party leader. Alright. Now we know how much Nopon Stone we get from this, at least. And getting S-Rank is rather easy on this. Let's see if we can get the 4x Buster on him. That would instantly kill them if it happened. Nope. We'll just have to use one. This is pretty quick, actually, for a challenge grind. Considering we can do this non-stop, it's really fun. Alright, well, we're not going to do that all the time, because we still have some other stuff to do. And also, the way the thing's set up, we have to do that 10 times in a row to do that. So, I'm actually going to do something very interesting, though, first. Okay, so, I checked up a little bit about Colony 6's reconstruction, only to find out that some of the items for the Colony 6's reconstruction can only be collected areas other than Prison Island or other stuff. It's really stupid, I know, but it's something that has to be done. And to get a lot of the other items we need to farm this stuff. That being said, though, knowing that, if I had gotten to level 80, I probably could have actually fixed up Colony 9's final bit of reconstruction by doing that cheat that I mentioned earlier, and finish it before the game even finishes off, though it wouldn't have mattered, though, unless I went straight to 99, so knowing me, I'll probably at least go to 97, just so I could be prepared to take care of the dragon at hands. It would cheese the storyline quite a bit, but beyond that, that's the only cheese I really know about. So anyways, this video will be dedicated to Colony 6's reconstruction, but not in a nice way. All of these will have to be taken pretty lightly. I don't want to purchase anything. I do want to get as many stuff as I can. So starting in the prison island area, if we go up to the top area, which is the final area before the final boss of the game, we can find some nebula to kill, which, hence, we're probably going to use the Melia-Ricky combo again, because that does the most damage to them. So, yeah, we're back at here. So we have to kill some nebula for these items. Okay, that was pretty quick to find. One bolt element down. 2 to go. Of course, we don't really know where they are, so that's why I'm exploring the area so that I can figure out where they are and teleport to the landmark using that. Lots of fun stuff to do here. And we may as well start killing some unique monsters again, because I heard that they can also potentially drop some useful items. The more useful items we have, the better. And we'll go ahead and collect our items around here. I will say, we kind of rushed through Sword Valley a lot too quickly. I feel like I could have easily explored the area for some items. It's a good thing that I know that now for the next playthrough, because I'm actually going to use it to grind some levels some more. Okay, right, area maps. We're gonna go back to this area to just respawn the same elemental arrow again. Everything respawns pretty much when you do this, so once you get access to one of the nebulas, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this non-stop until we get the points. Now that I have the right setup for these guys, they pretty much all of the elementals just go down very quickly. Okay, we got our 2 bolt elements. I do not know where the next one is, so we'll go to the ground floor to try and check this out, actually. We unfortunately do not have a good way to do this part, right? So we just have to explore stuff. I'm gonna actually I'm actually gonna change one party member into the front. I'm gonna put Ricky in front with some movement speed increases to try and get his aim to move a little bit quicker. It's hard to remove all this, by the way. Also, by the way, I did finally get Ricky's Poison Plus. It's good to know that we have that up now. What's that 120%? Debuff Plus. 120% chance to, oh, extends G-Buff effect time. Okay, that actually could be something that I could use. With Blaze, that would help out a lot. And the reason why I mentioned this is because I did get some extra quick steps on the characters, or at least that's what I think. Oh wait, no, that has to be armor only, so we'll have to sacrifice a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. So, since movement speed doesn't really matter as much, only for the leader, we're going to get whichever one. It looks like 25% is the best bonus. So that means I think we could have up to 50% increased movement speed. Oh, here's the nebulas. They didn't take long to find, actually. Nothing on the first pull. Looks like that elemental was not correct, unfortunately. We have to continue searching for a different one in that case. Now, thankfully, actually checking beyond this is actually pretty easy to do. And we also know that both of these essences are found on Prison Island. That's the one thing I do know. So that's why we are exploring this area first. Now, there are some other quests we can do, but one of them's blocked by Colony 6 reconstruction. Oh, it's Infernal, that's why. That was not Infernal. That was not a Fire Elemental. That's for sure. We'll have to just keep on going. Sometimes the only thing you can do is explore the area and hope for the best. Most of these are... Oh, there they are. In the kitchen area.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
Alright, one Infernal Element, and it even flashes for us. That's the 2 Infernal Elements we need. This should help our Colony 6's best special facilities. Oh! It's a rare character. And he has some minions. It's getting to the point where any time a unique monster appears, I'm like, I'm just gonna kill it. I don't like them. Right as she was going for the drop kick, too, Fiora already took him out.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Tempest Glyph, and apparently another one of those element things. Okay, it's a good thing there's more than 2 Elementals here, because otherwise it might be really hard to do. I initially ignored these guys because I was way too worried about taking them out. Now I have an idea what to do. I feel like if I were to go for this game again, I should just try and kill every single monster in the game from now on. Just so I know what to go.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Oh, there's a
This represents no
big boss within all of those. Time to get the blazing at it again.
manifest yourself. Sora, your turn. My turn. Drain. It's hero time. Here we go.
Nice. We got what we wanted.
This is how we do it. Right, let's keep going.
Ugh. That, area there nearly got us. But we got another art, book. I will say, the amount of art books you can get in this game is rather impressive. I think they're mostly hidden from the unique monsters, though. Alright, for the next one, it requires 2 regular items, both of which can only be found in the Bionis Interior. The Bionis Interior is a very difficult zone to navigate, and also, there's no good tell that we're even going to get it in the first place. So, the best way that I know of doing it is to simply go through the entire area again. This means we'll use Ricky along with all the movement speed buffs to make it quicker, just because we want this to be as fast as possible. Quick Step should pretty much only ever be on the leader since it improves your movement speed. Beyond that, nothing else will be good. Of course, we do also want to change up the leader constantly to have different characters in. But beyond that, it's... Oh, now we can have monsters increased chance of dropping gold test. I will say, I probably should have moved to a different skill branch. I did not know about that. Fills the party garage if 2 allies are incapacitated. Interesting. Lots of the characters, by the way, are stuck. We need to complete quests with them to get stuff. So as a result, there's still probably plenty of quests to do. This is just one of the few things I've chosen to do. I will say, the amount of stuff you have to do here is rather impressive. Okay, so anyways, I believe the item we're looking for is a kind of vegetable that grows here. That's about it. We will know that we've completed it when an exclamation point appears. Beyond that, there's no real or good strategy to do this. So we pretty much have to look around the area, find all of the blue icons, and collect them, hoping for some good stuff. Looks like we're only getting critical headers and bugs right now. We need vegetables, but we have not gotten any. Just a small unfortunate side effect, by the way. All of the spawns are completely random, meaning it'll not always show up. Also, we still do not know if they only spawn during certain times of the day, so There's so many things to worry about as a result of that. Okay, that one's not available yet. So, it's nice that I know what was blocking a lot of the friendships now, because for a while it was like, wow, I couldn't do, like, hardly any, bonuses, because the only way I could get any friendships up is with Fiora in the party. So apparently Fiora has a lot of friendships up, or simply the other ones were hot because simply I was not able to do anything. It's just awkward. More bucks. That's kind of unfortunate. I'd really not like to get any eggs. Or in that case, monster. Because we need some vegetables. But we still have yet to find any. And yes, there's no other good way of doing this. Okay, well, I do realize something. Skill links is where I have to go in, and I need to find the ones that increase movement speed, which I've completely forgotten about since playing the game, since it's really weird. Agility doesn't make a difference. It's movement speed that we need. I forget who gives it, but I believe there was one character that increases movement speed. I believe this is actually the character that increases movement speed, meaning Ricky himself has a movement speed increase. I don't know though. I'm just trying to look for that because I want to stack more movement speed just so we could get for this area a little bit quicker. But beyond that, there's nothing else we could really do. My apologies if this is really boring, but this is the way the bonus content will work. If you stick long enough, though, at the end of the bonus content, we may or may not actually take out the secret monster that I mentioned earlier. So that means we may actually end up doing the super boss, since he is actually required for a quest. Oh, here's a secret spot. Wow, I didn't know this crystal was even here, and it's also one of the rare crystals, too. This is probably actually a better crystal than what was seen from before. Wow, I'm literally finding nothing but happy ducks and, like, just, innocent creatures. I've not found any, vegetables whatsoever in this area. Is it one of the rare jobs? It probably has to be, since I am not finding anything at all. Guess the only hope that we could do is just explore more and hope for the best. It's a pretty lit up area too, so it's hard to figure out where everything is as a result. I think probably my biggest place to check is at the end of each of these, because at the end of each of these there's a guaranteed item that should be waiting for us somewhere. Okay. I'm using this just as a guide to remind myself of which areas I've explored and which areas I've not explored. Ugh, man. It's still really annoying. Of course, before I previously explored this area to collect a lot of stuff, but I happened to miss this rare thing just because it happened to be that annoying to get. I'm gonna not take this path, but take this path on the upper right, so I can get access to an item. Probably the simplest way of doing this full clear is to just only go in specific directions that are near a zone, because if you zone a zone portions at a time, it'll make things a little bit easier to figure out, at least. Oh, this is one of those edge areas again. There's usually guaranteed to be at least one item in each of the areas. Fortunately, we are not getting some unique items. They've just been the same old items we've been collecting the entire time. Okay, I am gonna do a small skip here. That being said, though, I'm gonna jump down here just to make exploring this part a little bit easier. And I guess while we're here, we're definitely gonna correct the crystals. Because the better of a chance for us to get rare crystals, the better. Everything in here is automatically rank 5, so theoretically it's the best zone to farm for gems in the game. Okay, now we have Azure Mouse. We've been getting a lot of Azure Mice recently. I will say that much. Hopefully we could get something different, because I really want to see something other than that. Because if I don't get that, then the only way I could get those items back is to do more of that farming that I mentioned. And we already saw how boring that is, but anyways, that's, I guess, probably the best strategy, at least in Definitive Edition, for farming Nopon Stone. It's rather quick, too. You get, like, 15,400 what it is, and you can complete the actual battle in less than a minute with the best area of effect damage. It's just really good. And yes, it does make use of the area of effect damage, which is why it was much more easier to collect. We're gonna go on the secret path first, and then we're gonna teleport to the next area after it's done. Another happy item. Just nothing but those guys. We've not gotten a single vegetable. I think the vessels must just be extremely rare or something, because this is ridiculous that we still have not gotten it. Okay, so the way my setup is, I'm gonna go here and explore the area on the lower right, and then I'm gonna stop here since this area connects between the two. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, this is the zone where you drop down. Never mind, I'll just explore this normally. So yeah, I'll drop down here, explore this area. Okay, in terms of efficiency, I think it's best to avoid that little split path first, and head into here first, because this is another area that's very well hidden. Oh, there's something. Finally, at least a vegetable gets collected. I was starting to get worried. We, like, ran around and we were literally seeing nothing. It's ridiculous how little vegetables we actually picked up. So this is where they were hiding, eh? The way the thing is set up, if a unique monster just attacks us because it gets pulled because of it being a unique monster, it can aggro us even though we've not attacked it. I need to do that. And yes, I'm just trying to do some crystal farming while I'm here. I should have done some crystal farming here. I'm kind of a dummy. Oh, speaking of which... Since it's single, it's probably better for Melia to be out, because if Melia... Yoink. Tempest Glyph from him. Oh, we got two more of the arts from him as a drop. We're getting lots of arts that we have not gotten arts for yet, which is good. I'm gonna go in and check what happened. So you got Shutdown, Hypnotize, and Happy Happy. That's a very important run for Ricky. We're going to upgrade that immediately to max. Which, mostly improves how much our party gauge fills when we do that. Yes, by the way, this is not the correct setup for doing the AoE grind more efficient, but to be honest, I don't really care. We're just here for the items. That's it. We don't need anything else in here. So we've collected one vegetable, but we know that's not enough. At minimum, we're going to explore the full area until either the game tells us we are done, or we can just end. After that, I will finish off part of this video by doing that. Beyond that, I can't actually farm anything else, meaning the Colony 6 reconstruction will actually be finished in two parts. First this part, and then the second part. Lots of fire crystals over the area. I feel like there's more fire than fire crystals. Is that all the backbone you have? I like that. Okay, that sounds even goofier when Iki is the one. Iki just Iki is the one that talked back. That would actually kind of make sense because he's saying that he doesn't really have much bones, and to be fair, he's just a tiny no-pod. He doesn't really have much bones to begin with. I will say though, that's still kind of goofy that Melia even says that at all. It's like he's taunting him or something. Ugh. It's goofy. I don't like it. It's kind of brutal. It actually kind of sounds really brutal when it's said with Ricky as the parlier. I don't know. But that's just me. It's probably no problem. Let's see here. Alright, this is one of the other final areas of the game where we could potentially find that item. I'm surprised we went through the entire area and have never found it. Keep in mind, some of the items only have a spawn rate, a very specific spawn rate, meaning they won't always be there right away. Not only that, but or not they spawn beyond that is also kind of random. Like, there's lots of random things about this game, should I say. I feel like it's kind of interesting that we were able to go for this area at an early time pretty quickly on, but then we just straight up, couldn't find anything until the Telethia activated itself. Telethia activated themselves, and also the Bionis got restored. Okay, that's it for this search section. We have to go to the upward section now, since we never fully fixed this. So we will have to check here. As dumb as it might be, it might take a little extra long, but it's something that we need. Wait a minute, though, that is the area we already checked. Never mind. We're gonna go down to the left instead, into the aquatic pathway next. That's where we're gonna go next. Sorry if this video's very boring, but I tried my best to find a shortcut for this, and I don't believe I've actually found one. So I guess the only thing I could do that would be more interesting is... Okay, that's actually the area to the main zone, so we'll ignore it for now and head to the left instead, where, sure enough, there's another secret, friendship hidden. Still are unable to view it. We might get up to being able to view it soon, though, since Melly and Ricky have been used together a lot, so maybe soon we'll power that friendship up. Keep in mind, we were never able to explore the Bionis' interior in full. When we tried to, the thing stopped us at one of the spots because one of the storylines progressed. So we very well could be missing an item around here because we happen to not go there. So we'll start with this edge area, and nothing there anyway. Okay, now we're at the heart entrance. Oh! There's secrets in that zone. That's very risky to go for, though. Because this thing does us damage. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind, it doesn't do anything.
I fear I approach my limit. Hang in there. Just a little longer.
Oh, I have to go even further back. This is very difficult to get correctly. There must be a secret somewhere. I can sense it. It is not sending us up whatsoever. This is really annoying.
I fear I approach my limit. No, don't give up.
Okay, well, that is being a little bit more annoying. So I guess that item is ungettable, as far as I know. That's the only other one we could have collected, too, before, they would have been forced to do Colony 6 stuff early. Ugh. This is so annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, one thing we can do is reconstruct the special, so we'll do that. At least. And the special L builds us a big, giant secret construction facility. You can now get corruptible. And we receive some presents, a masterclass as an item. No surprise quest, unfortunately.
Who's this?
I will say, when I looked at the reconstruct part, I feel like the third one was probably the weirder one out there. I never really checked it well. In fact, I think this is one I could actually complete. I just haven't had enough time to do it, so we're gonna actually go to the bonus leg for the next part, then, instead. At least complete something here. I know we could have completed one of the quests, but I wanted to do something different. I guess I'll have to finish that part off later to... Okay, I don't really know where to farm these guys well, other than just finding them in the world. Oh, right. I forgot about this guy. Remember this territorial rot Bart? We can actually kill it now. We're gonna go ahead and do that, just to make things different. Nice. It's kind of useless since we're all 99, but it's good nonetheless. Okay, we got a rare Google crystal from that and speed shift. So a lot of these elite monsters start to become very good, apparently, because they all have guaranteed drops. Mostly guaranteed drops, I guess. They're not guaranteed, but I mean they're kind of close to be guaranteed. Hey, this is where I started finding the Magnus Arden. I don't like this time of day, actually. We're gonna change it to daytime. You know what? I'm gonna go to Colony 6 instead. I can't seem to find anything again. Why is it whenever I try and go for stuff, I always end up not finding the monster that I'm looking for? This is stupid. Annoying, nonetheless. Looks like we're gonna actually be doing this again to end off the episode. If I'm quick enough with this, I might be able to do that, but nevertheless, it looks like we have no choice here. feel like having Fiora would probably be better for this, but I don't really care. Alright. We need about 6 more of these. So if we're quick, we can do this good. Nice. Good. 4 times Buster. Instantly he dies, of course, just as I thought. Okay, good. Nice. I would have liked if that Buster had hit everyone, because then that would have been much better, but we can't really ask for anything better.
Can only call result magnificent, splendid. I've been waiting.
Okay.
Not an archsage will watch from safe distance.
Alright.
Alrighty. Time to rumble.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Alright, I'm feeling it. You can definitely do this.
Okay. I'll just use Buster now, I guess.
Let us remain vigilant.
I almost feel like I don't want to use whatever ability that was and instead just use Buster straight away. It'll do less damage, but at least it'll be more consistent.
Have prepared reward to match success of friends. Greetings. Which one strikes fancy?
The Red Frontier.
Pleasure doing Archstage not going anywhere. I've been waiting. Please to come back soon.
Did I not picked the right one, by the way. Or was that correct? Oh, no, it was.
Alrighty. Time to rumble.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give you my all, no matter the enemy. How can this be?
We can definitely do this. You're not invincible. Milano, entrap. We can definitely do this. Milano. Ricky, great attack.
I shall do my best.
We win. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Let's do this. Take this, Malia.
Leave it to me.
There we go. 4 times Buster. I actually killed more than one that time. That's much better. That's what I was trying to do. You line it up so I can kill all of them at once, like that. $120.
Remain vigilant.
A little bit faster, I think, but I don't know. I might be able to get a better time, not even using a chain attack and just going for attacks. Yep, it's new record.
Superb! Archsage thrilled beyond words.
Okay.
Not on Archsage expecting good record.
Alright.
Alrighty. Time to rumble.
I'm feeling it.
Not a chance.
Malia.
Things are going to plan.
This is the Monarch's power. Now we're pulling together. Behold the power of the It's over.
He will strengthen the genuine article. Easy monsters.
I'm feeling it.
Without a doubt,
We can definitely do this. This is the Monarch's power. We can definitely do this.
your skill is captivating.
Everyone, let's go.
Well, whatever happened, that could not happen there because I just got unlucky beyond anything.
Can only call result magnificent. Way to end it. Please to come again.
Well, that's it for this part. As you might have guessed, there's not much else to do here, so we're gonna have to cheat grind here, and we're gonna also try and get one of every item, I guess, so that we can also complete the Collectopedia as well, since we didn't have enough to complete that. So yeah, we're trying to do that. Beyond that, though, next session will kind of be set, but it's hard to know what will happen here. But anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. We attempted to restore Colony 6, but we did it kind of poorly, so in the next episode I will be back after clearing out that thing. Like, I think I need to do it like at least over 100 times or something. So I'll probably just do that fight like 100 times or so until I can finish that. And until then, if you enjoyed, cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.